They said the struggle would break you. They said the weight would crush you. They said the pain would silence you. And maybe for a moment it did. Maybe there were nights when you thought you'd never see the sun rise again. Maybe there were mornings when you questioned why you should even get out of bed. Maybe there were days when hope seemed like a stranger, and strength felt like something that belonged to everyone else but you. But here you are, still standing, still breathing, still fighting. That's not a weakness. That's power. That's not defeat. That's resilience. And that resilience, born out of the struggle, is your secret weapon. Your struggle didn't come to destroy you. It came to prepare you. It came to carve something inside of you that ease never could. It came to teach you lessons that comfort could never whisper. It came to build a fire that success alone could never sustain. Do you know why some people fold under pressure? Because they never learned how to stand in the fire. Do you know why some people crumble when life gets hard? Because they never faced resistance that taught them how to fight. But you know what it means to push through pain. You know what it means to keep walking when your legs feel heavy. You know what it means to hold on when your hands are shaking. That's why your struggle is not your curse. It's your gift. It's the sharp edge of the sword that life has been forging inside you. And here's the truth. People who've never struggled will never understand the depth of power that you carry. They can't. They've never had to cry themselves to sleep and wake up stronger. They've never had to build hope out of ashes. They've never had to turn wounds into wisdom. That's why you should stop comparing yourself to people who've never walked through fire. Your journey is different. Your story is different. Your struggle is different. And because of that, your strength is different too. There were moments you thought it was over. There were moments you thought you had nothing left. But every single time something inside you whispered, "Get up." That whisper, that refusal to stay down, that's your weapon. That's the thing life can't steal from you. That's the thing failure can't erase. That's the thing pain can't destroy. Every time you got back up, you were sharpening the blade. Every time you kept going, you were adding weight to your weapon. Every time you refused to quit, you were unlocking the power that was always inside of you. Your struggle taught you things that winning never could. It taught you patience when nothing made sense. It taught you endurance when you felt empty. It taught you faith when the future looked dark. And all those lessons are not wasted. They're ammunition. They're preparation. They're the foundation for the victory that's waiting ahead. Because the truth is, the deeper the struggle, the stronger the rise. The heavier the burden, the greater the strength. The darker the night, the brighter the morning. You see, struggle doesn't just shape your body, it shapes your character. It doesn't just test your limits, it expands them. It doesn't just challenge your spirit, it awakens it. And one day you're going to look back and realize that the very thing you hated, the very thing you cried over, the very thing you begged to escape, that was the thing that made you unshakable. That was the thing that gave you your edge. That was the thing that turned ordinary into extraordinary. But listen, struggle only becomes a weapon if you decide to use it. Too many people let their pain define them instead of refining them. Too many people let their hardship shrink them instead of growing them. Too many people let their wounds bleed out instead of healing into scars that carry wisdom. Don't let that be you. Don't waste your pain. Don't waste your nights. Don't waste your tears. Turn them into fuel. Turn them into power. Turn them into a force that pushes you further than you ever thought you could go. Because here's the truth. You've already survived what you thought would kill you. You've already endured what you thought would break you. You've already faced the storm and walked through it. And that means you're stronger than you think. That means you're tougher than you know. That means you already have the weapon. You just need to pick it up and use it. Think about it. The pain taught you resilience. The failure taught you a strategy. The rejection taught you patience. The loneliness taught you strength. The heartbreak taught you depth. The disappointment taught you vision. All of it. Every single part of it was shaping you. And that means nothing was wasted. Not a single tear. Not a single sleepless night. Not a single moment of suffering. It was all forging the weapon that now lives inside you. So stop running from your struggle. Stop resenting it. Stop cursing it. Start thanking it. Start owning it. Start using it. Because the battle you thought was sent to destroy you is the secret that will make you unstoppable. When the world looks at you, they might not understand it. They'll see someone who's been through the fire, and they'll wonder how you're still standing. They'll see someone who's been through the storm, and they'll wonder how you're still smiling. They'll see someone who's carried weight most people couldn't imagine, and they'll wonder how you're still moving. But you'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't a chance. It wasn't easy. It was a struggle. And struggle gave you something nothing else could. The strength to rise, the courage to endure, and the power to win. This is your story. This is your truth. And this is your weapon. So the next time life tries to knock you down, don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Don't be defeated. Pick up what the struggle has given you and fight back. Fight for your dreams. Fight for your future. Fight for your destiny. Because no matter how hard it gets, no matter how heavy it feels, no matter how dark it looks, your struggle is your secret weapon. And with that weapon in your hand, there is nothing and no one that can stop you. Every wound tells a story. Every scar carries a lesson. Every tear you shed is evidence that you survived something that tried to end you. And whether you realize it or not, all of those stories, all of those lessons, all of those tears, they are not weights holding you down. They are stones building the foundation beneath your feet. That's why your pain is not wasted. That's why your pain is not pointless. That's why your pain is not permanent. It's the raw material of power, and power is forged in the fire of struggle. You see, the world has lied to you. It told you that happiness comes from comfort. It told you that success comes from shortcuts. It told you that peace comes from ease. But the truth, the deep, unshakable truth, is that greatness is never born in comfort. It's born in conflict. It's born in resistance. It's born in pain. Without the darkness, you'd never know light. Without the pressure, you'd never discover strength. Without the struggle, you'd never unlock the weapon that already lives inside of you. Think about the people you admire most. The leaders, the champions, the legends. Do you know what they all have in common? Struggle, every single one of them. Not one rose without thorns. Not one climbed without stumbling. Not one succeeded without sacrifice. The difference between them and the people who gave up is simple. They decided to use their pain. They turned their wounds into wisdom. They turned their heartbreak into hunger. They turned their setbacks into setups for comebacks. And that's what you're being called to do right now. You've been hurt, yes. You've been disappointed, yes. You've been knocked down, yes. But those aren't signs of weakness. They are signs that life was equipping you for something greater. Because you cannot be a warrior without first facing a battle. You cannot be resilient without first enduring resistance. You cannot be powerful without first knowing pain. Your scars aren't proof that you lost. They're proof that you refuse to quit. And every time you look at them, you should remind yourself, this is the evidence. This is the testimony. This is the mark of my survival. So when life presses you down, when the storm won't stop raging, when the night feels endless, don't run. Don't retreat. Don't curse it. Lean into it. Because inside that pain is the very strength you've been searching for. Inside that disappointment is the clarity you've been praying for. Inside that loss is the foundation of the legacy you're building. The fire you're in right now is not meant to burn you. It's meant to refine you. And when you walk out of it, you won't just be the same person. You'll be stronger. You'll be sharper. You'll be unstoppable. But you must decide. Struggle will either make you bitter, or it will make you better. It will either close your heart, or it will open your eyes. It will either break you down or it will build you up. The choice is yours. Nobody else can decide it for you. Nobody else can walk that road for you. Nobody else can carry that cross for you. It's you. And every time you choose to rise instead of fall, every time you choose to learn instead of quit, every time you choose to push forward instead of give up, you are turning pain into power. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how diamonds are made? They're born under extreme pressure, buried deep in the earth, hidden in the dark. But it's that very pressure, that very struggle, that transforms ordinary carbon into something priceless. The same is true for you. Without the pressure, you'd never become who you were meant to be. Without the struggle, you'd never realize your true value. Your pain is not punishment. It's a process, and process produces power. You may be tired right now. You may be weary. You may be tempted to say, why me? Why now? Why this? But I'm here to tell you, don't despise the struggle. Don't curse the season you're in. Don't underestimate what's being built inside of you, because the very thing you hate might be the very thing you thank one day. The very thing that felt like it was crushing you may turn out to be the thing that crowned you. So hold on, dig deep, stand tall, and remind yourself that the pain you're feeling today is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your strength. It's the opening chapter of your power. It's the birth of the weapon that will carry you through the rest of your life. Your struggle is not your enemy. It's your ally. It's your teacher. It's your secret weapon. And if you choose to use it, if you choose to embrace it, if you choose to rise above it, then nothing and no one will be able to stop you. There is something about fire that reveals the truth. Fire strips away what is weak. Fire consumes what is fake. Fire leaves only what is pure, what is strong, what is real. And when you go through the fire of struggle, you find out who you are. You find out what you're made of. You find out whether your dreams are built on sand or rock. Struggle doesn't lie. Struggle doesn't flatter. Struggle doesn't sugarcoat. It shows you the truth. And in that truth you find your strength. The fire you've been walking through, it's not punishment. It's preparation. It's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your transformation. Every tear you've cried in the flames, every step you've taken through the heat, every time you refused to give up when it hurt to keep going, you were rising. You might not have seen it, but you were rising. You might not have felt it, but you were rising. The fire was not meant to consume you. It was meant to shape you. Do you know why struggle is so powerful? Because it exposes the gap between who you are and who you can become. It takes away the illusion of comfort. It takes away the lie of limitation. It takes away the excuse of someday. Struggle forces you to face yourself. It forces you to ask, am I willing to fight for what I say I want? Am I willing to sacrifice for the dream I claim I believe in? Am I willing to endure the fire to come out refined on the other side? And if your answer is yes, then that struggle, hard as it may be, will elevate you to a level of strength you didn't know existed. Think about it. A sword is useless until it's been through the fire. Steel is fragile until it's been forged. Gold is just a rock until it's been refined. And you are no different. The struggle you hate today might be the very thing making you unbreakable tomorrow. The heat you feel might be the process that's shaping you into a weapon. The fire you're walking through might be the stage where your strength is born. But let's be honest. Fire is not comfortable. Struggle is not easy. Pain is not pleasant. There will be nights you want to quit. There will be mornings you want to hide. There will be moments when the voice in your head says, it's too much, you can't do this, you're not strong enough. And when that voice comes, and it will, you must answer back. You must declare, I've been through too much to quit now. I've come too far to turn around. I've carried too many burdens to lay this one down. You must remind yourself that your strength was not born in comfort. It was born in struggle. And if struggle brought you this far, it will carry you further. Every champion you admire, every warrior you respect, every leader you look up to. They were all forged in fire. They all endured struggle. They all carried pain. They all faced nights of doubt, days of fear, seasons of loss. But instead of letting the fire consume them, they let it refine them. Instead of running from the flames, they walked through them. Instead of cursing the heat, they embraced it. And that's what made them unstoppable. That's what made them rise. And here's the secret. You can do the same. You already have what it takes. You already have the resilience. You already have the courage. You already have the fire inside. The struggle is not there to break you. It's there to bring out what's already in you. It's there to pull out the warrior. It's there to awaken the giant. It's there to sharpen the weapon that will make you powerful beyond measure. But you must decide, will you let the fire consume you, or will you let it crown you? Will you let the struggle weaken you, or will you let it strengthen you? Will you let the pain silence you, or will you let it speak through you? The choice is yours. No one can walk through the fire for you. No one can endure your struggle in your place. No one can fight your battle except you. But if you choose to keep moving, if you choose to keep standing, if you choose to keep rising, then the fire will not defeat you. It will define you. Remember this: the hottest fire produces the strongest steel. The hardest struggle produces the deepest strength. The darkest night produces the brightest morning. And your story is not finished yet. You are still rising. You are still fighting. You are still walking through the flames. And one day you'll look back and realize that the very thing you thought was breaking you was building you. That the very fire you feared was the fire that forged your weapon. That the very struggle you hated was the secret that made you unstoppable. So rise. Rise through the fire. Rise through the struggle. Rise through the pain. And when you come out on the other side, you won't just be standing. You'll be shining. You'll be unshakable. You'll be powerful. Because your struggle is your secret weapon, and your fire is the place where your strength is born. Struggle feels heavy. It feels like you're carrying the world on your back. Bills are stacking up. People are counting on you. Dreams waiting to be realized. And all while life keeps throwing more weight on your shoulders. Sometimes you wake up and wonder, how much more can I take? The truth is, more than you think, because every ounce of weight you carry is making you stronger, sharper, steadier. Think about the gym. You don't build muscle by lifting nothing. You build muscle by lifting weights. And the heavier the weight, the stronger you become. That's life. The burdens you carry, the challenges you face, the struggles you endure, they are the weight training your spirit. Without the resistance, you'd never grow. Without the pressure, you'd never rise. Without the struggle, you'd never discover just how strong you already are. But here's the challenge. Most people don't like the weight. They want the results without the resistance. They want the strength without the struggle. They want the reward without the work. But that's not how greatness is built. Greatness is built under pressure. Greatness is born under weight. Greatness is forged in struggle. And if you learn to embrace the weight, if you learn to carry it with determination, if you learn to lift it one more time even when your body is screaming enough, you'll become unstoppable. Yes, the weight is uncomfortable. Yes, the struggle is exhausting. Yes, the pain is real. But so is the growth. So is the strength. So is the power. And when you look back one day, you'll realize that the very weight you hated was the weight that made you. That the very burden you cursed was the burden that built you. That the very struggle you wanted to escape was the secret weapon that set you apart. Every mountain you climb, every storm you face, every weight you carry, it's all preparation. Preparation for the battles ahead. Preparation for the victories to come. Preparation for the person you're becoming. And the truth is, the heavier the struggle, the greater the strength it produces. The deeper the pain, the higher the purpose it reveals. The longer the night, the brighter the dawn it ushers in. So when life gets heavy, and it will, don't drop the weight. Don't run from the load. Don't despise the struggle. Instead, lean into it. Lift it. Carry it. Push through it. Because every time you do, you're building a strength that can't be taken from you. A strength that money can't buy. A strength that shortcuts can't produce. A strength that comfort will never give. And don't forget this. The weight you carry today isn't just for you. It's for the people who are watching you. For the ones who will one day need your example. For the ones who will look at your scars, your resilience, your victories, and say, if they can do it, I can do it. Your struggle isn't only your secret weapon. It becomes theirs too. Because your survival inspires someone else's fight. Your victory permits someone else to keep going. Your story becomes the fuel for someone else's fire. So carry the weight with courage, endure the struggle with patience, push through the pain with faith, because the weight that feels like it's breaking you is building you. And one day you'll drop that weight, look at the life you've built and realize it was worth it. Every burden, every tear, every step, worth it, because your struggle turned out to be your secret weapon. Pain is universal. Nobody escapes it. Everyone carries wounds. Some you can see and some you can't. Pain is the shadow that walks with every human being. But here's the truth. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is a teacher. Pain is a guide. Pain is a sculptor, carving strength out of weakness, wisdom out of mistakes, resilience out of heartbreak. The question is not, will you feel pain? The question is, what will you do with it? Because pain by itself won't make you stronger. It's your response to pain that shapes you. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. You can let it silence you, or you can let it speak through you. You can let it define your ending, or you can use it to write a beginning. That choice, that decision, is what separates those who crumble from those who rise. Think about the moments in your life that hurt the most. The nights you cried yourself to sleep. The times you felt abandoned. The seasons when you were rejected, betrayed, or left alone. At the time it felt unbearable. But now, looking back, can you see how those very moments gave you fire? How do they give you empathy, so you can understand others' struggles? How do they give you hunger, so you'll never settle for less? How did they give you power, so you can walk into every room with quiet strength? That's the hidden gift of pain. The world will tell you to avoid pain at all costs, to numb it, to escape it, to drown it out. But if you run from pain, you run from power. If you hide from struggle, you hide from growth. If you avoid the fire, you avoid the refining. The very thing you want to escape is the very thing designed to make you unstoppable. Pain is the signal that something is happening. It means transformation is underway. Muscles ache before they grow. Hearts break before they heal stronger. Dreams stretch you before they elevate you. Struggle hurts before it empowers you. That's not weakness, that's the process. And if you learn to embrace the process, to lean into the pain instead of running from it, you'll discover a strength most people never know. And listen, pain doesn't just shape you for yourself, it shapes you for others. Your scars are not signs of defeat, they're signs of survival. They're proof that you can overcome. And when you share your scars, when you show your resilience, when you tell your story, you give someone else the courage to fight their own battle. Your pain becomes their power. Your struggle becomes their weapon. Your survival becomes their hope. But you must choose. Don't waste your pain. Don't let it make you bitter. Don't let it turn you cold. Don't let it convince you that your story is over. Use it, transform it, channel it. Because when you turn pain into power, you become unstoppable. You become unshakable. You become the kind of person who cannot be broken because you've already been broken and rebuilt stronger. So the next time pain knocks on your door, don't curse it. Welcome it. Learn from it. Grow from it. Let it stretch you. Let it sharpen you. Let it strengthen you. Because one day you'll look back and realize that the pain you thought would end you was the very thing that gave you the power to rise. That's why your struggle is not your curse. Your struggle is your secret weapon. Your pain is not your punishment. Your pain is your power. And once you learn to turn it into fuel, there will be nothing that can stop you. Life will test you. Life will hit you harder than you ever thought you could handle. It will throw storms at you that shake your foundation. It will push you to the edge where you question everything. Your strength, your purpose, even your faith. And in those moments when the rain is pouring and the winds are howling, you have a choice. You can break, or you can stand unshaken. Struggle is not polite. Struggle doesn't knock before it enters your life. It barges in, uninvited, demanding your attention. But it is in the storm where true strength is revealed. Anybody can smile when the sun is shining. Anybody can dance when the music is playing. But who are you when the sky turns black? Who are you when the ground shakes? Who are you when nothing feels certain? That's when your character is exposed. That's when your weapon is revealed. The storm is loud, but you must be louder. The storm is fierce, but you must be fiercer. The storm is meant to shake you, but if you refuse to move, if you plant your feet and hold your ground, you'll discover something unshakable within you, something that cannot be broken, no matter how violent the storm rages. You see, storms don't come to destroy you. They come to clear your path. They come to strip away what you don't need. They come to test your foundation, to see what you're standing on. And if you endure the storm, if you survive the shaking, you'll come out stronger, wiser, tougher than ever before. Think about the strongest trees. Their roots run deep because they've endured countless storms. The wind has pushed them, the rain has beaten them, the snow has tried to break them, but still they stand. Not because the storm was easy, but because the struggle forced their roots deeper. That's you. Every storm you face is pushing your roots deeper, anchoring you to your purpose, grounding you in your faith, preparing you for heights you couldn't reach otherwise. When the storm comes, and it will, don't panic, don't run, don't hide, stand tall, face it head on, say to yourself, I will not be moved, I will not be shaken, I will not be broken, because the storm isn't your end. The storm is your training ground. The storm is proof that your struggle is your secret weapon. And here's the truth, storms don't last forever. The rain will stop, the wind will die down, the clouds will part, the sun will shine again. And when it does, you'll realize that the storm didn't defeat you, it defined you. It didn't destroy you, it developed you. It didn't break you, it built you. So don't fear the storm, respect it, learn from it, grow through it, but don't let it convince you that you're weak. Because the very fact that you're still standing, still breathing, fighting, that's proof of your strength. Proof that you are unshakable. Proof that no storm, no struggle, no pain can stop you from becoming who you were meant to be. Your struggle is not just weight on your shoulders, it's the wind in your sails. It's not just pain in your heart, it's fire in your spirit. It's not just a storm in your life, it's the secret weapon that will carry you to greatness. So the next time the skies darken, the next time the storm rolls in, don't curse it, don't fear it, stand in it, endure it, and let it reveal the warrior within you. Because once you've been through the storm and refuse to be shaken, there will be nothing left in this world that can stop you. Life will test you. Life will hit you harder than you ever thought you could handle. It will throw storms at you that shake your foundation. It will push you to the edge where you question everything. Your strength, your purpose, even your faith. And in those moments when the rain is pouring and the winds are howling, you have a choice. You can break, or you can stand unshaken. Struggle is not polite. Struggle doesn't knock before it enters your life. It barges in, uninvited, demanding your attention. But it is in the storm where true strength is revealed. Anybody can smile when the sun is shining. Anybody can dance when the music is playing. But who are you when the sky turns black? Who are you when the ground shakes? Who are you when nothing feels certain? That's when your character is exposed. That's when your weapon is revealed. The storm is loud, but you must be louder. The storm is fierce, but you must be fiercer. The storm is meant to shake you, but if you refuse to move, if you plant your feet and hold your ground, you'll discover something unshakable within you, something that cannot be broken, no matter how violent the storm rages. You see, storms don't come to destroy you. They come to clear your path. They come to strip away what you don't need. They come to test your foundation, to see what you're standing on. And if you endure the storm, if you survive the shaking, you'll come out stronger, wiser, tougher than ever before. Think about the strongest trees. Their roots run deep because they've endured countless storms. The wind has pushed them, the rain has beaten them, the snow has tried to break them, but still they stand. Not because the storm was easy, but because the struggle forced their roots deeper. That's you. Every storm you face is pushing your roots deeper, anchoring you to your purpose, grounding you in your faith, preparing you for heights you couldn't reach otherwise. When the storm comes, and it will, don't panic, don't run, don't hide, stand tall, face it head on, say to yourself, I will not be moved, I will not be shaken, I will not be broken, because the storm isn't your end. The storm is your training ground. The storm is proof that your struggle is your secret weapon. And here's the truth, storms don't last forever. The rain will stop, the wind will die down, the clouds will part, the sun will shine again. And when it does, you'll realize that the storm didn't defeat you, it defined you. It didn't destroy you, it developed you. It didn't break you, it built you. So don't fear the storm, respect it, learn from it, grow through it, but don't let it convince you that you're weak, because the very fact that you're still standing, still breathing, fighting, that's proof of your strength, proof that you are unshakable, proof that no storm, no struggle, no pain can stop you from becoming who you were meant to be. Your struggle is not just weight on your shoulders, it's the wind in your sails. It's not just pain in your heart, it's fire in your spirit. It's not just a storm in your life, it's the secret weapon that will carry you to greatness. So the next time the skies darken, the next time the storm rolls in, don't curse it, don't fear it, stand in it, endure it, and let it reveal the warrior within you. Because once you've been through the storm and refuse to be shaken, there will be nothing left in this world that can stop you. There comes a moment when the preparation meets the purpose. There comes a moment when the struggle you thought would destroy you finally reveals why it had to happen. There comes a moment when the pain that weighed you down transforms into the power that lifts you. That moment is your rise. That moment is when your struggle shows itself for what it was all along. Your secret weapon. All the tears, all the losses, all the nights you thought you wouldn't make it, they weren't wasted. They were carving you, shaping you, building you. You didn't know it then, but you were being molded into something greater than you could imagine. And now the time is coming when you will rise. But rising doesn't happen by accident. Rising doesn't come to the ones who quit halfway. Rising doesn't belong to the ones who surrendered to the weight of the struggle. No. Rising belongs to the ones who refused to stay down. Rising belongs to the ones who crawled when they couldn't walk, who stood when they could barely breathe, who kept fighting when the world told them it was over. Rising belongs to the resilient. Your struggle taught you that. It showed you what resilience looks like. It proved to you that no matter how hard the storm raged, you could still stand. And now when the world sees your victory, they'll call it strength. But you'll know the truth. It was a struggle. Struggle made you. Struggle forged you. Struggle armed you with a weapon no enemy can withstand. And here's the beautiful thing. Your rise is not just for you. Your rise will inspire others. Your story will light a fire in someone else's darkness. The strength you gained in your struggle will become the strength that carries someone else through there. Because when you rise, you don't rise alone. You rise with every person who sees your example and believes they can rise too. This is why you cannot waste your struggle. This is why you cannot despise your pain. Because it's not just your weapon, it's your testimony. It's the evidence that nothing can stop a person who refuses to quit. Think about it. Every legend you've ever admired, every hero you've ever respected, every leader you've ever followed, they all share one thing in common. They rose from struggle, not from comfort, not from ease, from struggle. The struggle is the birthplace of greatness. The struggle is the womb of power. The struggle is the furnace of destiny. And now it's your turn. Now it's your moment. Now it's your turn. But let me tell you something. Rising doesn't mean the struggle ends. No, struggle will follow you. Struggle will continue to test you. Struggle will remain your constant companion. But instead of breaking you, it will fuel you. Instead of stopping you, it will push you. Instead of being your enemy, it will forever be your secret weapon. So rise anyway. Stand tall anyway. Walk into your destiny with scars on your body and fire in your eyes. Because those scars are not signs of weakness. They are signs of survival. They are proof that you went through hell and came out stronger. They are the markings of a warrior. Don't let anyone tell you that your struggle disqualifies you. Don't let anyone convince you that your past makes you unworthy. Don't let anyone make you believe that your pain makes you weak. No. Your struggle is your weapon. Your past is your power. Your scars are your story. And together, they make you unstoppable. The time has come to rise above the pain, above the doubt, above the fear. The time has come to take everything you've endured and turn it into fuel for your future. The time has come to prove that your struggle was not in vain. So rise. Rise from the ashes. Rise from the heartbreak. Rise from the losses. Rise from the failures. Rise from the disappointments. Rise from the pain. Rise from the struggle. Rise into your destiny. Rise into your greatness. Rise into your power. Because this is the truth. Your struggle was never meant to bury you. It was meant to build you. It was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to develop you. It was never meant to weaken you. It was meant to weaponize you. And now with everything you've endured, with everything you've learned, with everything you've become, you are ready. Ready to rise. Ready to lead. Ready to conquer. Ready to unleash the power that has been inside you all along. The rise is here. The moment is now. The weapon is yours. Use it. Live it. Become it. Because your struggle, your secret weapon, has prepared you for this very moment. And nothing, no one, no storm, no enemy, no obstacle can stand in your way now. This is your rise. This is your time. This is your destiny. Your struggle is not your enemy. Your struggle is your teacher. Your struggle is your fire. And when the world looks at you and asks, "How did you survive?" you'll smile and say, "I didn't just survive. I rose. I conquered. I became unstoppable. Because my struggle was my secret weapon."